My name is Sachi, and today we have a wonderful story called Fish, and it's written by Brendan Kearney. One cold, dark morning, Finn and his dog Skip were woken early by their alarm clock. The rest of the world was still fast asleep. Wakey, wakey! Finn yawned as he got dressed and packed up his things ready to go fishing. But Skip, with his eyes barely open, stretched, woof, woof, and went back to sleep. It was so early that the sky was still dark and the moon and stars were shining brightly. "Come on, sleepyhead, the fish won't catch themselves," Finn whispered quietly to his little dog Skip as they crept through the empty streets towards the sea. When they reached the shore, they found a small wooden boat hiding among the giant fishing boats. Finn loaded their lunch and fishing into the boat, pushed it out onto the water, and hopped aboard. With the open ocean ahead of them, Finn rowed eagerly while Skip watched the seals play. Skip thought some of the seals looked a little sad, but he didn't know why. They pushed through the crushing waves to their favorite fishing spot. Finn cast out his fishing line as far as he could, and they waited and waited and waited. But not a single fish tugged at the line. The ocean appeared to be as empty as the eye could see. Suddenly, Skip spotted something bobbing in the waves. Splash! He went into the ocean with a huge jump to investigate. After some time, Skip scrambled back into the boat, holding a ball that he had rescued in his mouth. Litter flew everywhere as he shook himself dry. "Oh, Skip, look at all that rubbish! There are plastic bags and bottles everywhere," Finn cried with disgust. "Where are all the fish?" Finn wondered as he scooped his net through the water. Every time he pulled it out, he found that it was filled with rubbish. Before long, the small boat was almost sinking under the weight of all the things they had pulled from the sea. "We haven't caught a single fish in the whole day," Finn sobbed. The sun was beginning to sink in the sky and their tummies were rumbling loudly. "We've got no choice but to row back, old friend," said Finn, patting Skip gently on the head and starting to row slowly back to shore. "Hello," said a little girl as Finn was pushing the boat up the beach. "Can we help you with that?" she asked. "We're beach cleaners," the girl explained. "We pick up litter that has been washed ashore by the tide so that it doesn't get swept back into the sea. We can help you with your pile of rubbish. Where did you find it all?" "We scooped it out of the sea while we were trying to catch a fish for tea," Finn answered. "But we haven't seen a single fish all day." "That's no surprise. Rubbish, especially plastic, in the ocean across the world is harming wildlife. Sometimes animals get trapped in it, which can cause them to suffocate. If animals eat the rubbish, it can poison them or fill their stomach, so they don't have room for proper food. There is loads of plastics in the sea and it doesn't get cleared up. Plastic litter and even plastic that has been put in the bin and taken to landfill sites can easily be carried away by the wind or rain. It often ends up in rivers or drains, which can lead to the sea. Once the plastic is in the sea, it doesn't rot away. It stays there forever. It breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces of plastic, which are called microplastics. These poison wildlife and can even get into water that humans drink and our food too. We need to reduce plastic in the ocean because they are home to a huge variety of wildlife. Big changes start with small steps. There are lots of things we can do to help. We can throw away or recycle our waste correctly to make sure it doesn't litter the environment. The following day, Finn recycled everything he could. He mended everything that could be fixed, and he found other ways of using what he couldn't. And he invited his friends and family to help clean up the litter on the beach. Finn, Skip, and their friends continued to do what they could for the oceans and clean the beach regularly. The more they did, the cleaner their surroundings became, and wildlife returned to the sea. Everyone felt so proud of what they were doing to protect the oceans. What will you do? Thank you. Like, share, and don't forget to help our environment in every way you